Kayleen and I'm a certified genetic counselor. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about genetic carrier screening. An easy way to think of carrier screening is like an ultrasound for your genes. Just like an ultrasound lets us take a closer look at a baby to check on its development, a genetic carrier screening test lets us take a closer look at your genes to see if there's a chance that your children could inherit a recessive genetic disease.
What is a recessive genetic disease, and what does it mean to be a carrier?
Recessive diseases are caused by changes that we call mutations in a person's genes. Imagine for a moment that my fingers are a person's genes. Every person has 2 copies of their genes because you get one from your mom and you get one from your dad. Imagine also that if I put my finger down, that represents a mutation. A recessive disease occurs when both genes have a mutation. A carrier is someone who has 1 normal gene and 1 mutation.
And what diseases will I be screened for?
The universal genetic test screens for recessive diseases. You may have heard of some of the diseases, like cystic fibrosis, Tay-Sachs disease, or sickle cell disease. A complete list of tested diseases is available from your doctor or at Counsyl.com. It's important to understand that genetic diseases can significantly affect a child's normal development and health. For some diseases, treatment may be available, but that's not the case for every disease.
I don't have a family history of any genetic diseases. Should I still be screened?
Even if you don't have a family history of any of the diseases included on the universal genetic test, you could still be a carrier. In fact, most people don't find out they're carriers until they have a child born with that disease.
What if we find out I'm a carrier?
Typically, carriers are healthy individuals, but occasionally can have symptoms. It's only when 2 parents are carriers of the same genetic disease that they can have a child affected with that disease. Because the risk of having an affected child depends on the results of both you and your partner, some people choose to have testing for themselves and their partner at the same time.
What if my partner and I are both carriers?
If you and your partner are found to be carriers of the same genetic disease, your child will have a 1 in 4 or 25% chance of having that disease. If you and your partner are found to be carriers of the same genetic disease, you should speak with your doctor or a genetic counselor in more detail about the medical options available to you.
Is there anything else I should know?
Like any carrier screening test, some carriers will not be detected. So this test reduces, but does not eliminate, the chance for genetic disease. The universal genetic test is covered by most insurance policies and only requires a small blood or saliva sample. The results are sent to your physician in about 2 weeks, and your physician will discuss the results with you. If you have any further questions, you should feel free to speak with your physician or visit Counsyl.com.